भानुवासरयुक्तायां रेवती नक्षत्र शुभयोग तैतुलकर्ण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभदितौ श्री कैलासोन्नत द्वादशांत श्यामला पीठारूढ़ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वरा भिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवर्ते श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रया नगीयमान छत्र चामर श्री छिन्न काहलादि समस्त बिरडावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा वयापवर्ग वर्ष विश्रान जीमूत परमत कलप केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु शपन शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञानभानु वीक्षण नरहार ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमत् ऋषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनाम अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवद्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रजित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्रे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्य वंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाण पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थं तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थं गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मात् काम मोक्ष दुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मंगलावाप्यर्थं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त दृढ़गात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थं नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये. Now, please take an uddharani of water and wash your right hand. Om Avavasprishya. Now, please place your Panchapatram and uddharani aside as we begin with the Nithyananda Yoga.
So today we'll all be beginning with the Pratama Vinyasa Krama, the sequence of 108 asanas. So in the Pratama Vinyasa Krama, all of us can look at the Acharya on the screen and follow. The first asana of the Pratama Vinyasa Krama is the Sukhasana. In Sukhasana, please sit in a cross-legged position. Sit in a comfortable position with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Place your hands in the Bindu Mudra. Bindu Mudra is keeping your index and thumb finger joined together and placing your hands on your knees. This is the Bindu Mudra. So perform the Bindu Mudra. The next is the visualization. Visualization, please visualize Bhagavan Paramashiva in your inner space. The pranayama that we'll be performing is the Samana Kumbhaka. Samana Kumbhaka is inhale deeply through your nostrils and then hold your breath. When you hold your breath, visualize the prana, the life energy, the air going to your Jataragni, the fire in your stomach. Visualize the air fueling the fire in your stomach. And then exhale. Inhale deeply and slowly. Hold your breath. Visualize the fire, the air fueling the fire in your stomach. And then exhale. Next, in the Bandha, we'll be performing the Mahamudra Bandha. That is all three bandhas we learnt yesterday. Performing all three of them together. So let's do it together. First is the Jalandhara Bandha. Jalandhara Bandha is putting your chin to your chest, locking the chin to the chest. Yes, now relax. Second is the Uddiyana Bandha. Pulling your stomach, exhale completely, and then pull your stomach in and up. Exhale completely, and then pull your stomach inside. Pull your stomach in and up. Now relax. Third is the Mula Bandha. Mula Bandha is contracting your perineum. Now relax. Now let's do all the three bandhas together. So bring your chin to the chest. Pull your stomach in and up. And your perineum. Okay, now relax. And performing the japa, internal japa of Soham.
तत्सुखासनमित्युक्तम् अशक्तस्तत्समाचरेत् आसनं विजितं येन जितं तेन जगत्त्रयम्.
Now relax. We'll next be going into Parvatasana. The next asana is Parvatasana. So in Parvatasana, first we're going to come to Padmasana. So please stretch your legs in front of you. And now place your left leg on your right thigh. And place your right leg on your left thigh. Let's all get into Padmasana. If you're not able to do Padmasana, first bring one leg and be comfortable. Push your knees to the ground. Push your knees to the ground Become comfortable in the asana. Feel the stretch in your hips, in your thighs. And then bring your other foot close to your leg and slowly try to climb your foot up. Slowly try to pull and climb your foot over your other leg. Kailasa, Bolivia, the ma with a white shirt. Are you able to do Padmasana? Can you give a thumbs up? Okay, wonderful, ma. Yes, Kailasa, Malaysia. Many are not doing Padmasana. So first put one leg on top and then try to pull the other leg. At least keep it for 1 second and then bring it out. Keep the other leg on top for 1 second, feel the stretch, and then you can bring it back. Now you're going to bring your palms together in the Anjali Mudra. The mudra that we'll be performing is the Anjali Mudra, that is bringing your palms together in front of your heart center, and then raise your hands above your head. Raise your arms straight above your head, keep your elbows straight. And now visualize yourself as Mount Kailash. Visualize yourself as a mountain, Mount Kailash. Perform the Samana Kumbhaka. Samana Kumbhaka is inhale deeply, hold your breath. While holding your breath, visualize the air fueling your fire inside your stomach. Fueling the fire inside your stomach. And then exhale. Inhale. Visualize the fire burning in your stomach. And then exhale. Perform all the 3 bandhas, that is the Jalandhara bandha, putting your chin to the chest. The next is Uddiyana bandha, pulling your stomach in and up. And third is Mula bandha, contracting your perineum. And chant the internal japa of Soham.
अतवक्षे महादेव पर्वतासनमङ्गलं यत्कृत्वा स्थिररूपी स्यात् षट्चक्रादिविलोपनम्.
Now relax, you can come down and you can release your legs from Padmasana. Stretch your legs out and you can shake your legs. Okay. So now let's go to the third asana, which is Hali Pavasana. So keep your legs stretched outside. And now you're going to bring the soles of your feet together. Bring the soles of the feet together and you're going to make like a diamond shape with your legs. And now you're going to sit as straight as possible, and then slowly bend down as forward as much as you can. Bend forward and down, and try to touch your forehead to the ground. And your hands should be behind you. You should hold both your hands behind you. Keep your hands behind you, and if you're not able to go slowly, you can even keep bouncing up and down. Inhale deeply, and when you exhale, go more down. Again, inhale deeply. When you exhale, go more down. Keep going as low as possible till you touch your forehead to the ground. Keep going as low as possible. You can even keep bouncing and try to go more lower. Keep trying to go more lower and lower. Yes, KAILASA LA male team. Banastaya. Lower. You can even, if your partner is not able to go down, the hall volunteers or your partner can gently go behind your partner's back and push your partner down. Yes, Parandavan Maharaj, you can help Antoinaya. Yes, come on, lower. KAILASA LA female team, good. Ma Virupaksha, are you able to touch your forehead to the ground? Yes. So in this asana, you will gaze to the nose. Keep your gaze at the nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Perform the Samana Kumbhaka. The Samana Kumbhaka is inhale deeply. Bring your awareness to the fire in your stomach. And then exhale. And in this asana also, you will be performing all the three bandhas together. So the first is Jalandhara Bandha. Actually, when you're down, your chin will already be in your chest. So keep your chin to the chest. And then perform the Uddiyana Bandha. That is pull your stomach in and up. If you pull your stomach in, you will be able to go a little more lower. Perform the Uddiyana Bandha, pulling your stomach in and up. And the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum. And chant the japa of Soham.
पूर्व विधियाहू में जानो उभय पगतली संपुटानो पिष्ट बचे दो वो कर ल्यावो दक्षिण कर सो वाम गहावो पिष्टि हतेल्यां की है जोई अंशु सहित भूमि दरे सोई पुनिला लाटी भू परिटाने एड्या लगता माही आने.
Okay, now you can come up. Now you can come up. The next asana is Nagi Pavasana. So it is, our feet are going to be in the similar position, that is making a diamond with our feet, keeping the soles of the feet together. And now you're going to raise your hands above your head, sit upright, sit straight, raise your hands above your head, inhale deeply, and then when you exhale, go down. When you exhale, go all the way down, and again try to touch your forehead to the ground. Try to touch your forehead to your feet. Go all the way down. Your palms should be in a hollow. You should make a hollow with your palms. So cup your palms and place them on the floor in front of you. Yes, come on, bend, bend, bend. Yes, both the ayah in Malaysia. That's good. Bend more. Keep bending. Inhale deeply. And when you exhale, go 1 more inch down. Again, inhale deeply. Exhale. When you exhale, go 1 more inch down. Keep going as low as possible. And stay in the asana. Don't come up. Stay in the asana. Feel the stretch in your hips, in your thighs, in your legs, in your back. Wherever you're feeling the stretch, feel the stretch. It is okay. And stay in the asana. You will see that the more you are in the asana, the more lower, automatically your body will listen to you and it will go more down. In the Nagi Pavasana, visualize yourself as a snake. Visualize yourself as a snake. Visualize yourself as a snake. And the pranayama that you'll be performing is the Samana Kumbhaka. The Samana Kumbhaka is inhale deeply. Hold your breath. When you hold your breath, visualize the air going, then exhale. And even in this asana, we'll be performing the Mahamudra Bandha. The Mahamudra Bandha is all 3 bandhas together. So put your chin to the chest. That is the Jalandhara Bandha. The second is Uddiyana Bandha, pulling your stomach in and up. And third is the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum. And perform the japa of Soham.
पूर्व विधि परि आगाने नीचो होई कहू निपनास्यो लगाई हाथ आगाने धरती लगावे पसारी दो हाथ की अंजोली करे भूयडी परि लगावे दृष्टि नासा अग्र आसन को गुण शरीर बता जाई.
Now slowly come up. Now you're going to stretch your legs in front of you. Stretch your legs in front of you. And now you're going to bend your knees. Bend your knees and place your fingers, place your hands in the Prana Mudra. The Prana Mudra is bending your little finger and ring finger, stretching out and holding with your thumbs, and stretching out your index and middle finger. Your index and middle finger will be stretched out, and you will bend your little finger and ring finger and catch it with your thumbs. This is the Prana Mudra. So now, with the Prana Mudra, you're going to catch your big toes. Catch your big toes. And now you're going to raise your legs upwards to the air. You're going to raise your legs all the way up to the air. And then cross your legs into Padmasana. Catch your big toe and raise both your feet all the way up to the air. And then cross your legs into Padmasana. Yes, Kailasa, Malaysia, come on. Catch your big toes, raise your legs into the air and cross your legs. Today you have to decide that you have to do Padmasana today. Swamiji is not going to leave you till you do Padmasana today. So everyone make that as your intention that today you have to do Padmasana. And yes, come on, let's cross our legs. Hold your toes and cross your legs. So bring your left foot on your right thigh and your right foot on your left thigh. Cross your legs. And once you come into Padmasana, continue to hold. Continue to hold your toes. And then you will bend down. Bend all the way down and put your elbows on the ground. Put your elbows on the yoga mat in front of you. So once you cross your legs and come into Padmasana, if you're not able to put Padmasana, for now you can put the Ardha Padmasana, which is one foot on top of your other thigh and the other foot below. And bend down. Bend all the way down and place your elbows onto the ground. In this asana, you will visualize yourself as a bird. As a bird and perform the Samana Kumbhaka. Samana Kumbhaka is inhale, hold the breath, and visualize the air going to your navel region, the stomach region, and fueling the fire in your stomach. And then exhale. Inhale deeply. Visualize the air going to your stomach, fueling the fire in your stomach. And exhale. And in this asana, you will visualize yourself as a bird and you'll be performing the Mahamudra Bandha. The Mahamudra Bandha is all three bandhas together. So the first is the Jalandhara Bandha, placing your chin to the chest. The second is Uddiyana Bandha, pulling your stomach in and up. And the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum. Perform all three bandhas. And perform the japa of Soham.
अतान्यदासनं वक्षे येन सिद्धो भवे नरः अकस्माद्वायुसञ्चारं कोकिलाक्यासनेन च ऊर्ध्वे हस्तद्वयं कृत्वा तदग्रे पादयोः सुधीः वृद्धाङ्गुष्ठद्वयं नाथ शनैः शनैः प्रकारयेत्.
Yes, now you can come up. You can come up, uncross your legs and relax. Come up, uncross your legs. The next asana is Nithya. So in this asana, you will now place one ankle on your opposite knee and the other ankle below your opposite knee. So one foot will be above your knee, one foot will be below your other knee. And your hands, you will catch elbows. You will catch the opposite elbows with your hands and engage all the three bandhas. You'll catch the elbows and now you're going to rotate your elbows in a clockwise direction. So nicely make big circles. Make big circles with your elbows. Nicely rotate your shoulder. You should feel your shoulder getting a nice exercise. Now let's do the opposite side. So if you're rotating your hands in a clockwise direction, now rotate your hands in the anti-clockwise direction. Nicely rotate, make big circles. Make big circles. In this asana, you should visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and perform the same kumbhaka. The Samana kumbhaka, that is inhale, feel the air going to your Jataragni, the fire in your stomach, and exhale. Perform the Mahamudra Bandha. Mahamudra Bandha is all together. So put your chin to the chest. Then pull your stomach in and up. And then contract your perineum. And in this asana, the japa that you'll be performing is Soham.
घोड़ा बामवा पाद की आशमा हिली सोय दच चरण को वारे लौता पर गुल्प समोय वाम पाद को महिरो बहरो गुल्प जुजान तापरि घोड़ा दच की आमस बार लीटान बहुरी बुझा दोऊ कर की जोऊ कहुन्या लगता पकरो सोवू.
Yes, now relax. The next asana is Gajasana. So in Gajasana, now all of us are going to come on to our hands and knees. Come on to your hands and knees and your hands and feet, and you're going to lift your hips all the way up to the sky. Lift your hips all the way up to the sky. And ground, and lift your hips high, all the way high up to the ceiling, and lower your head and feel a nice stretch. Feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings, in the back of your thighs, in your legs, in your ankles. Feel a nice stretch in your legs. Same way even in your back. Feel a nice stretch in your back. Now in this asana, what we're going to do is you're going to bend your elbows. You're going to bend your elbows and bring your face all the way close to the ground, and then scoop yourself up and come back to the starting position. Slowly bend your elbows and try to bring your nose all the way to the ground, and then push yourself up and come back to the same position. Slowly bend your elbows, go down, 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 down. As close as possible, try to touch your nose to the ground, and then push yourself up. Push yourself all the way up, and do this again and again. From Gajasana, bend your elbows and go all the way down. Go as much as possible down. And then scoop yourself back. Yes, Kailasa, Bolivia, good. Kailasa, LA, male bodies, come on. Manasta Ayya, the Ayya right next to you. In this asana, you should visualize yourself as an elephant. Visualize yourself as an elephant. Perform the Samana Kumbhaka. Samana Kumbhaka is inhale deeply. Continue to be in the same asana. Perform the Samana Kumbhaka. Inhale deeply. Hold your breath. And then exhale. Inhale. Hold your breath and visualize the fire in your stomach, and then exhale. And in this asana, you will also be performing the Uddiyana Bandha. The Uddiyana Bandha is pulling your stomach in and up. So in the Gajasana, pull your stomach in and up. perform the Uddiyana Bandha and the internal japa of Soham.
गजासनमस्तित्वामस्तकं वारं वारं नुज्जं पादाग्रे भूमौ कृत्वा लम्बीभूय मस्तकाग्रे निधाय निदम्बं मूर्धमुन्नमय्य नाभिलक्ष्यं भूमौ नासिकामानीय हस्ततलपर्यन्तं नयेत् इत्थं पुनः पुनः कुर्यात् गजासनं भवति.
Yes, now continue to be in the same asana. You can maybe come onto your knees and relax your wrists a bit. Come onto your knees and rotate your wrists and rotate your shoulders. And now go back to the same position like Gajasana. So come on to your hands and your feet. Come to the same position. Now this time what you're going to do is, the next asana is Rikshasana. In the Rikshasana, this time you're going to focus on your legs. So in the legs, you're going to first bring one heel up. So bend your knees and bring one heel up all the way up to the sky. And then you will interchange. So you bring the other knee. So bend the arm and bring the heel up, and the other heel, press the heel to the ground. So if you're bending your right knee and your right heel, you're lifting it off the ground, stretch your left heel then. Stretch your left heel and press that, your left heel. So like this, keep alternating. And in this asana, you should feel the nice stretch happening in your heels, in your calves, your hamstrings, your ankles. And visualize yourself as a bear. And keep alternating. Keep alternating your feet and press your heel onto the ground. Nicely press your heel onto the ground. So press your right heel onto the ground and then press your left heel onto the ground. And in this asana, continue to do the Samana Kumbhaka. Samana Kumbhaka is inhale deeply. Feel the fire in your stomach, the Jataragni. And then exhale. And in this asana also, you will be performing two bandhas. The one is Uddiyana Bandha. Uddiyana Bandha is pulling your stomach in and up. And the Mula Bandha. Mula Bandha is contracting your perineum. And perform the japa of Soham.
एकैकं पामा कुञ्च गजासनं कुर्यात् रिक्षासनं भवति.
Yes, now relax and come to a standing position. Relax and come to a standing position. Let's all stand up. Okay, So the next asana is Vaishyasana. So in Vaishyasana, you're going to stand tall on the tips of your toes. Stand tall on the tips of your toes and balance. And now place your fingers in the Hridaya Mudra. Hridaya Mudra is placing your index, middle and ring finger in the center of your chest, in your heart center. And now visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Perform the Samana Kumbhaka. Samana Kumbhaka is inhale deeply, hold your breath, visualize the fire in your stomach, and then slowly exhale. Inhale, hold your breath, visualize the fire in your stomach, and exhale. And make sure to keep your balance. Don't lose your balance. It should be still as possible. Keep your balance. Perform the Uddiyana Bandha. Uddiyana Bandha is pulling your stomach in and up. Perform the Uddiyana Bandha and the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum. And perform the japa of Soham.
येषेण पादयुगलं तद्वातिष्ठेतदो मुखः अथ वैश्याः वक्ष यत्कृत्वा सत्यवान् भवेत्. Relax. And now we are going to be moving into the next, which is the Urdhva Janu Karana. So this is the first Karana of our sequence, which is from direct. Yes. So we were going to perform the Urdhva Janu Karana. So the Urdhva Janu Karana is directly from the Vedas and Agamas. All of these 108 Karanas, which are a part of the Nithyananda Yoga, are from the Vedas and Agamas. So we'll be performing one of them, which is the Urdhva Janu Karana, and the first Karana of this particular Pratama Vinyasa Krama. So now we are going to be standing in Arai Mandi. So Arai Mandi is the half squatting position. So the first step of Arai Mandi is bringing the heels together. So bring the heels together in a 45-degree angle and keep the toes pointing outward. Now you're going to bend the knees and come into a nice deep squat. So bend your knees nicely and stay in this position. This is Arai Mandi. So this will be the starting position of all the Karanas except a few. So perform the Arai Mandi. Now you're going to be bringing both of the hands parallel to the ground and in front of the heart center. So bend the elbows and bring the palms facing downwards in front of the heart center. Now with your right hand and right leg, you're going to make a big circle from the inside. So take a big circle from the inside, bringing the knee all the way to the chest, the hands above the head and back to the Aramandi position. Now perform the same in the left side. So let's all perform the same on the left side and then on the right. So now keep alternating from side to side. The right side and then the left side. Yes, Kailasa Salem. Let's all perform. So I'm seeing Kailasa Salem. There's one Ayah who's sitting on the chair. So you can also join us for the Nithyananda Yoga. Yes. Relax. Now you can relax. So this is the Urdhva Janu Karana. Now we move into the next asana, which is Balalingasana. So the first step of Balalingasana is the we'll be starting with the mudra, which is the Sarvava Shankari mudra. So the Sarvava Shankari mudra is a powerful mudra. It is a direct revelation that is connecting us with Devi. So the Sarvava Shankari mudra is interlacing your fingers from the inside. So you're going to interlace your fingers from the inside and hold your knee. So now raise one knee towards the chest, any side, whether it's your right or left leg, anyone is fine. So lift one leg and bring it as close to your chest. So lift one leg and bring it as close to your chest as possible. Make sure the opposite leg is firm on the ground. And to bring the balance, okay, to stabilize yourself, look at a point, whether it's for some of us, if you look down in front of us, that brings balance. Or for some of us, if we look far away, an object or a point further away from us, that brings balance. So bring balance as much as you can and stabilize your body. Now, the leg which is on the ground, make sure that leg is straight. We have a few participants who's bending that leg which is on the ground. Keep the leg straight. Do not bend the leg to bring the knee to the chest. Keep the leg straight. And pull the leg which is by your chest, which are raised, as much as you can. Pull it as much as you can and visualize that you are holding a baby in your hands. That you are holding a baby in your hand. So the same way, pull the leg as much as close to your chest as possible. And another tip for all of the participants is, do not hold the top of the knee. Hold it more towards under the knee so that you're able to pull the entire leg itself towards your chest, not just your knee. And make sure the toes are pointed downward. Okay, so make sure, all of the participants, make sure the raised legs toes are pointed downwards. So hold your leg, bring balance, gaze at a particular point, whether it's down or further away, and hold the japa of Soham in your inner space. Ekam janu urasi alingya statavyam balalinganam bhavati. Relax, lower the leg down. Now we move into the next asana, Pada Pidanasana. So the next asana is Pada Pidanasana. All of us can now raise the same leg. So whichever leg you raised before. So if you raised your right leg, lift your right leg, pull it backwards towards your buttocks or if you lifted your left leg, then lift that one towards your buttocks. So whichever leg you had lifted, lift that leg towards your buttocks and hold it with both the hands in the Parashu Mudra. So the Parashu Mudra is where you are going to be holding your your left hand with your right hand. So this is the Parashu Mudra, as you can see how Maharaj is performing. So now perform the Parashu Mudra behind your leg. So you're going to bend your leg and hold the right, so you're going to hold your leg. So you're going to hold your, lift your leg, and then with the right hand holding the right leg, then hold the left hand and rest the leg in between of the palms. So like this. This is the Parashu Mudra and how to hold your leg. So if this is a little bit difficult, you can also just interlace your fingers around your leg. That is also fine. So both of this is two different variations of the same mudra. So whichever is easier for you to perform this asana, do that. Now the next point is the knees. So bring awareness to your knees. You want to align both of the knees as close together as possible. You're not keeping your knees like this. We're not keeping our legs like this. Bring the awareness and bring the knees close together. You don't want it in front as well. And you don't want to pull your leg backward and lean forward. So bring your body to a straight line where both of the knees are together. So bring both the knees together, and once again we will be using the Drishti point. Hey KAILASA Malaysia, all of you continue to perform. So if you're not able to continue on one leg, then try the other leg, that's fine. Do not sit down. Come on, come on. KAILASA Malaysia, all of you can stand up. Do not sit down now. So if your right leg, if the whichever leg you're standing in is hurting, then just switch the leg. It's fine. We're going to be doing the asana again on the other side as well. So we'll spend some more time. So let's all continue to perform the asana. And in this asana, we'll be performing the visualization of Swamiji in our inner space. So visualize Swamiji in our inner space. And continue to hold the japa of Soham. Stitvaikasmin padatale karabhyam veshta yetanum prishte samstabhya yatnena padapidanamasana. Relax. You can lower the leg onto the mat. So now we move into the next asana, Natarajasana. Okay. So once again, whichever leg you had raised, take the same leg and we are going to be performing Natarajasana. So Natarajasana is where we are going to be visualizing Lord Nataraja. This is the pose of Lord Nataraja. So the first step is bringing whichever leg you had raised back to your, hold it with one of your hand, with the respective hand. So if you are lifting your right leg, you will hold your right leg with the right hand. So lift the leg and hold it with the respective hand, and you want to hold it from the inside. So you want to hold your leg from the inside, not out. Because when you hold the leg from the inside, you can lift your leg even further higher. So we'll just show it in a minute. So you can see Maharaj, he's able to hold the leg and lift it higher when he holds it from the inside. So with the opposite hand, you're going to stretch it forward and place it in the Bindu Mudra. Bindu Mudra is bringing the index finger to the thumb and keeping the other three fingers straight. And stretch your hand forward. Once again in this asana, bring the Drishti point. Gaze at a particular point in front of you or below you, whichever is comfortable, and bring that stability. Keep the opposite leg as straight as possible. Keep the opposite leg as straight as possible. Keep the hand and lift the leg which is raised as high as possible as you continue to keep balance. Now, visualize Lord Nataraja in your inner space. So all of you can even see Lord Nataraja on the screen as well. Visualize Lord Nataraja in your inner space and continue to hold the japa of Soham. Uttana padam krauncham cha marichim veerabhadrakam natarajam trikonam cha suptangushta prasarane. Relax.
Yes, the next asana that every one of us are going to be doing is going to be the repeat of the previous set of asanas on the other side. Okay, so I want every one of you to stand on the mats. Stand straight on your mats. Please stand straight on your mats. And you're going to really focus now on pulling the opposite knee all the way towards your chest. Okay, the next asana we are going to be performing is going to be Balalingasana on the other side, which means that whichever foot you brought towards your chest, you're going to do the opposite direction. So you're going to lift the opposite foot, interlock your fingers from inside. So it's not like this, it is like this. Okay, so interlock it from inside. Now lift the foot up, knee up, and get it as close as possible towards the chest. Okay, if you want, you can take support of the partners, but you really want to focus on pulling your knee to the chest and your toes pointing downward. So toes pointing downward and all the way to the chest. Let's do the asana together. Every one of you lift your foot, interlock your fingers and lift it high. Come on, Malaysia. Pull your feet up. Up, up, up. Pull it more up. Pull it towards your chest. And balance. Balance. Bring your gaze to one point. Look at one point in front of you or on the ground. Bring your gaze to one point and pull your feet up. Pull your feet up towards your chest. Come on, hold. Every few seconds you're dropping off your feet. Come on, everybody in the position. Up. Hold the position. Hold the position for a few seconds. LA team, Bolivia team, hold. Now, visualize yourself caressing a baby in your inner space and the internal japa, Soham. Come here.
Ekam jano urasiyalingya statavyam balalinganam bhavati. Okay, relax. Relax. Good. See, only when we do this more and more, right? When we see, we're going to be doing all the asanas in the Prathama Vinyasa Krama a little slowly. But we are going to really focus ourselves in getting all of those details, whether it is the stretch that you need to have, or the bandhas that you need to hold, the pranayama that you need to have. We are going to focus on all of that during this time. So rather than, see, if all of us do Balalingasana like this, right? Many of us just do it this way. This is completely different from what we are supposed to be doing. Lifting the foot all the way up, bringing your knee all the way to your chest and pushing your toes downward. So that gives a whole different movement. Okay. So let's focus on pushing ourselves, stretching ourselves, get that sweet spot to move forward. Let's enter into the next asana. The next asana is going to be Pada Pidanasana. In Pada Pidanasana, now you're going to pull that same foot back, pull that same foot backward and get it all the way to your butt. We'll show you from the backside angle. So pull it up all the way. Pull it up all the way towards your butt. Now, even in this, you want to focus on pulling this toe all the way towards the butt. Okay, so you're going to give that pressure and pull. So that way you're getting a straight here. You're stretching out this entire muscle over here. And you're pushing it all the way forward. Now, if this becomes slightly easier, you can push your leg forward. So if you just slip it towards the side, you will see from the front angle, if you see, the leg will actually come forward.
Okay, the focus for every one of us is to make sure that we are getting that stretch. So you can hold on at your toes, near your toes, and pull it all the way as much as you can. So if it is just at the back, then you're going to do this. But if you think you're able to do it a little further, then try to slip it to the side and push it forward. Basically, you want to make sure that you are getting in that full stretch at your feet. Let's do it together. Come on, every one of us, do it together. See, even if you slip and lose balance, it is okay. Again, get back into the pose. Again, pull your feet up. That is how we are going to learn. Okay, so pull and hold. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa, Soham.
Ekam jano arasiyalingya statavyam balalinganam bhavati. Okay, good. Now we are going to be entering into the Natarajasana on the opposite side. So same way in Natarajasana, as we have one foot that is planted firmly on the ground, as we are holding the other foot in front of us, right? Now you're going to bend down. See, either you can hold it from outside or you can hold it from inside also. For those of you who already have experience in doing it, you can hold it from inside, okay? Holding it from inside, or you can hold it from outside. Anyway is fine. Now plant one foot firmly on the ground. So you can see one foot is firmly on the ground, planted. Stretch your toes out, okay? Your toes, you want to stretch out your toes and plant them onto the ground, just like how the roots of a tree go down into the ground. So plant your toes onto the ground. Then after that, lift the opposite foot, hold on to it with your hand, and then once you get balance in this position, slowly bend forward, stretching your your hand out in the Bindu Mudra, thumb and index together, and the other three stretched out in front of you, and your leg up. Look at one point in front of you and hold the pose. Even if you slip and fall, even if you slip, it is okay. Again, get back into the pose. Let's hold the position, balance, come on. Even if you slipped, come back to the position again. Even if you slipped, hold on to your feet, pull it up. Bend down a little more. Yes. Now visualize Lord Nataraja in your inner space and the internal japa, Soham. Uttanapadam krauncham cha marichim vida badrakam natarajam trikonam cha suptangushta prasarane.
Relax. We are now going to be entering into the next, which is going to be the Ardharechita Karana. We are now going to be performing the Ardharechita Karana. So all of you are going to enter into the Aramandi position. Every one of you enter into the Ardharechita Karana. So first enter into the Aramandi position. Karanas are all the various dance positions by Lord Nataraja himself. So first stand with your heels together, toes slightly apart, knees slightly bent, bend down, bend. It's not standing straight. Bend your knees to the side. Now from the Aramandi position, you're going to place the left hand at the chest and extend the opposite arm wide and out like a pendulum. You're going to extend it wide and out like a pendulum. Now, while the arms swing, move the fingers one by one inwards and then the palm outward. While doing so, place the right hand over the nose, cross the ankles and repeat on both the sides. Make sure that you're crossing your ankles as well. Keep your knees bent. Bend your knees, keep your knees bent. And repeat it on the other direction. Yes, let's perform the Ardharechita Karana. Good, relax. Shake your feet out. Relax, shake your feet out. Relax your body. Good. So the next we are going to be performing is going to be skeleton dance. Now skeleton dance is actually a very interesting one, because in this skeleton dance we are going to be visualizing ourselves as just bones, bare bones in our inner space. So you're going to visualize yourself as just bones in your inner space. You are not existing there with muscles and all of that. And when you visualize yourself without bones, you want to shake your body out in all directions. Wake the sleep out. Shake the sleep out. Ready? So we're going to just shake ourselves, go vigorously, not in an organized manner, just in a disorganized, chaotic way. Shake yourself. Start shaking your entire body. Keep your eyes closed. Visualize yourself as a skeleton in your inner space, and let's get started. Come on, shake, 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 shake. Shake your feet, shake your body, shake your hips, your hands, your face, your back. Come on, shake, 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 shake. Come on, shake, 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 don't stop, keep going. You have a last few more seconds, go ahead, shake, shake, shake. Slowly, stop wherever you are, just stand still, just stop. Stop all your movement, just stand still. Place your hands by the side, don't adjust your mat, don't move around, just still. Just stop on your track and inhale, inhale. Visualize the breath coming in all the way, filling your lungs. Visualize your whole body, every pore on your skin is soaking in the prana, the life energy. You are breathing not just through your nose, but through your entire skin, your body, everywhere. Visualize the prana, life energy, diffusing into your blood through all the pores of your skin. Take long and deep breath. Inhale. Visualize your whole body filled with prana. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. See the tips of your fingers pulsating with energy. Your toes pulsating with energy. Your whole body radiating heat, intense energy. Slowly relax. You can now adjust your mat. You can adjust your mat. Adjust your mat, your devices. Some of your things have moved here and there. You guys did a wonderful job. So the skeleton dance is something that actually will energize our entire body. All of you are feeling fresh? If all of you are feeling fresh, both your hands, shake both your hands. Both your hands. Yes, that's great. Wonderful. Are we ready to go to the next? If yes, both your hands on top. Shake both your hands. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. Now we are going to be entering into the next karana. The next karana is going to be the Kati Chinna karana. Now first, all of us are going to take the first few minutes to sit in Aramandi position. Come on, every one of us. How many of you learned Bharatanatyam or at least know about the Aramandi position? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. Anybody from Malaysia? How many of you know about? Okay, great. LA team now I can see. Okay, there's a little bit of delay. All right, good. So all of us are going to sit in Aramandi position. Come on, every one of you. It's not standing. Okay, you're going to keep your heels together. You can see the close-up. The heels are together. Toes are split apart. Okay, toes are split. Heels are together. Now from the standing position, you're going to slightly sit down with your knees bent. Okay, with your knees slightly bent. Now come on, we are going to hold this position for a few seconds. Squat and hold in the Aramandi position. You can place your hands on your hip. You can place your hands on the hip and stay there. We're going to stay there for the count of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, relax, come back up. Okay, some of you were still standing. So make sure that you're going down. All right, we're going to do this again. This time you're going to hold a little longer. And you're going to let your thighs burn. You're going to let that thighs burn and allow it to stay there for a few seconds, even if it's a little hard. Are we ready? On the count of 3, heels together, toes apart. And the count of 3, we're going to squat down, knees bent. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go down, bend. Let's hold here for 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. 8, 9, 10. Hold on. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Come on, 3 more seconds. 19, 20. Relax. You guys did a good job. That's great. So now let's perform the Kati Chinna Karana. Okay. So now while we enter into the Aramandi position, all of you can see first. Okay. From the Aramandi position, you are now going to move the hips to one side, simultaneously uncrossing the arms wide. So hands on top, crossed position. You're going to turn left and right, swinging your hands open. Cross and uncross. While doing this, you want to make sure that your knees continue to be bent. Keep your knees bent. Some of you are making your knees straight. Please continue to keep your knees bent while you're performing it. Let's all perform the Kati Chinna Karana together. Come on, every one of you bend down. Twist your body and uncross your hands. Good. All of you doing a wonderful job. Yes, continue. Wonderful. Relax, 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 relax. Great. Let's all shake our feet out. Shake our feet out. Come on, shake, 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 shake. Come on, every movement should have energy in it. Yes, good. Let's now enter into the next asana. The next asana is going to be Tadasana, which means you are going to bring your feet together. Bring your feet together. Now raise your hands up above your head and lift your toes off the ground. Don't touch your fingers. Above your head, you're going to keep it shoulder width apart. Don't touch your hands together. Just shoulder width apart. Raise your feet off the ground. Hold on top of your toes. Hold the position. Come on, lift and hold. Lift and hold. Hold the position. Relax, come down. Now what we are going to do is we are going to inhale. Okay, we are going to inhale and pull our body up. Hold the breath in us and hold the position with our hands on top. Ready? We're going to do it together. Relax. Ready? At the count of 3, you're going to inhale and pull your body all the way up. Hold the breath inside you and hands above your head. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Inhale and go up. Raise your heels off the ground. Hands above your head. Hold the breath in your inner space, inside your lungs. Hold. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and visualize yourself as a palm tree with the internal japa Shivoham.
Mahamudra Bhadrakono Tadasana Vibedakan Vinotanam Sada Kuryat Antarvatni Patipriya.
Now exhale and lower your hands. Good. Let's now enter into the next asana. The next asana is going to be Uttanasana. So basically Uttanasana is going to be a flow in from the previous asana. From Tadasana, which is having your hands raised above your head. Here you are having the air inside you, right? So you have inhaled, taken your hands all the way up. Now you're going to exhale and bend your body all the way down towards the ground. Bend your body all the way down towards the ground. Try to bring your feet as close, your hands as close as possible to your feet. If you're not able to touch the ground, it is okay. If you're only able to place your hands till the knees, it is fine. As much as possible, bend down. Okay? Stand up, everybody up on your feet. Ready? We are going to do this as one flow. We are going to inhale all the way, go up in Tadasana. So from here, inhale and go up. And then exhale and bend down. Okay? Inhale and go up. And exhale and bend down. Bend down, hold your feet or hold the ground and pull yourself down. Come on, push yourself. Pull, 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 pull. Feel that stretch. If you're able to go 1 inch, push yourself for at least 1 more inch. Yes, beautiful. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa Shivoham.
Mahamudra Baddhakono Tadasana Vibedakan Vinotanam Sada Kuryat Antarvatni Patipriya.
Good. Relax. Relax. Now from Uttanasana, we are now going to jump our feet back towards the ground. So from the Uttanasana, jump back into Tarakshvasana. Okay, all of you down. Your hands on the ground beside your feet and jump back. Just kick your feet back. Come on, jump. Or you can walk yourself back. Yes, good. Now make sure that your butt is not going all the way up to the sky. You want to make sure that your body is flat to the ground. Your body is flat to the ground. So you are not doing Gajasana where your hip is up. This is not the asana we are doing. We are now going to push our body flat to the ground. So this is Tarakshvasana. In this position, you're going to look towards the left and right. Keep looking towards the left and right in this position. Rotate your head to the left and right. Come on, all of you in Tarakshvasana. If this asana is a little hard for you, you can place your knees on the ground and do the same. Look towards the left and right. If this is hard, you can place your knee on the ground and look towards the left and right. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa Shivoham.
Gajasana Mastitva Mastakam Varam Varam Dakshina Kukshim Sabya Kukshim Naye Tarakshvasanam Bhavati.
Good. Now from here, drop down, lie down on your stomach, on your chest. Lie down on the ground, lie down on your stomach. Your hands beside your shoulders. We are going to be entering into Bhujangasana. Hands beside your shoulders. Feet stretched out. Yes, lie down on your stomach. Feet stretched out. Hands beside your chest. Now, we are going to, please listen carefully. We are going to lift the entire back up without the help of our hand. We are not going to stretch it with our hand, just with the strength of the lower back. We are going to lift our body up towards the sky. Your hand is just going to be there as a support. You are not going to push your body up with your hand. So just with the strength of your lower back, pull your body up. Keep your hands by your side just for support. And you're going to swallow air. Open your mouth wide and swallow morsels of air, like how you would eat air. So just swallow air. Swallow air in your inner space. You're going to be visualizing yourself as a cobra, and the internal japa, Shivoham.
अंगुष्ठनाभिपर्यन्तम् अधो भूमौ विनिन्यसेत् कराभ्यां चतुरां धृत्वा ऊर्ध्वशीर्षः पनीवहि देहाग्निर्वर्धते नित्यं सर्वरोगनिराशनं जागर्ति भुजगी देवी भुजंगासन साधनात्.
Okay, relax. You can lie down on your stomach. The next asana we are going to be doing is Sashasana. So you're going to get your body up, back onto your hands and on your feet. Push yourself up. Push yourself up. Now you are now going to bring your knees all the way to your chest. Okay, there are going to be two variations of us doing this. I want every one of you to see how we are doing it, and then you can repeat. Okay, so all of you see this. Now there are two variations in Sashasana. One is, while you are in this position, you're going to pull your butt up into Gajasana. From there, get your knee all the way, kick your body forward into the position, getting your knee to the chest, and then go back into Gajasana, and then do it on the other side. So you push your body and then back. So what happens in this is that you are pulling your leg towards your chest. It gets with that momentum, so you get a lot of stretch when you pull and then go back. Okay, so this is variation 1. The next what we will be doing is, while you are in Tarakshvasana, which is your body flat to the ground, you are going to engage your core, which means you are going to tighten your core. Keep your core strong, hold the breath in your stomach, and get your knee to your chest and out. So in this, it's a very controlled motion which is going to work on your stomach. So we are going to do both the variations. Let's enter into the Gajasana position. Your hips up. Everybody on your palms, on your feet, hips up towards the sky. Ready? Now pull one leg all the way forward in front of your chest and go back, and repeat it on the other side. Come on, pull and go back. Repeat it on the other side. Do it a couple of times. Whenever you kick your feet out, exhale. When you go down, inhale. Relax. Now, from Tarakshvasana position, so you're going to bring your body parallel to the ground. Engage your stomach, tighten your stomach. Now, in a very controlled manner, bring your knee towards the chest and take it back. Bring your knee towards the chest and take it back. Let's perform the Shashasana. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa, Shivoham.
गजासन संस्थिता जानद्वयमा कुंचवारं वारं कर्तव्यं शशासनं भवति.
Relax. Yes, you can come down on your knees. Relax. Shake your hands out. Come on your knees. Shake your hands out. Rotate your wrist. Rotate your wrist. Stretch your hands out. Good. Now let's enter into the next asana. The next asana is going to be Rathasana. In Rathasana, once again, you're going to place your hands, your palms on the ground, feet on the ground. Now from here, you're going to bring one leg forward and go down as much as possible. Okay, you want to sit your hip down. Bring your hip down, get that stretch near your hip. So in this position, while you are in this position, you want to focus on sitting down on your hip going all the way down. So you will get a full stretch on your hip. Now, once you do this, you're going to switch and switch the other leg and go down. And every time you do this, push your body down towards the ground and switch. We're going to repeat this continuously. And every time you switch, sit down for a split second and then jump again. Come on, let's all do the asana together. Ratha asana. Come on, jump and switch. Jump and switch. Sit down, push your hip to the ground. That is where the stretch is going to come. Even if you stay there for a second or two is okay. But sit your hip down. Pull your hip down towards the ground. Continue to do it. Visualize yourself as a chariot in your inner space and the internal japa Shivoham.
गजासन संस्थितौ एकैकं पादं पुरोमार्गेण भ्रामयित्वा कर्तव्यं रथासनं भवति.
Relax. Okay, now come back to a standing position. Come back to a standing position. Good. The next asana we are going to be performing is going to be Virabhadrasana. In Virabhadrasana, you are going to be from a standing position. Now you are going to stretch your left leg in front of you. Okay, stretch your left leg in front of you. Your right leg facing the side. So, if you see, you are standing at the back of your mat. From here, you have stepped your left leg in front of you and the right leg is turning side. So, this foot, your left leg is facing forward and your right leg is facing to the side. Now, while you are in this position, left leg forward, right leg back, you are next going to be bending your knee. You're going to bend your knee where your knee becomes 90 degree. Your knee is 90 degree and you are going to turn your body from here. You're going to turn your body towards the front of the knee. Raise your hands up parallel to each other. Raise your hands up parallel to each other. Sit your hip down as much as possible. Hold. This is Virabhadrasana. Relax. Let's do it together. Ready? The whole point comes where you are able to sit on your hip. When I'm telling sit, you want to make sure that your hip goes down as much as possible towards the ground. Ready? Feet together. Now, left leg forward, right leg to the side. Now, bend the left knee, bringing it perpendicular 90 degrees to the ground. Turn your body towards your feet, your front foot. Raise your hands up towards the sky, parallel to each other. Visualize yourself as Lord Virabhadra in your inner space and the internal japa Shivoham.
वासिष्ठमत कौण्डिन्यम् ऊतुकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमतोतानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम् उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Relax. Good. Now we are going to be repeating on the other side. So come back to a standing position. Now this time we are going to open our right leg forward. We are going to leg forward. Place your right leg forward. Left leg towards the side. Right leg toe pointing forward. Left leg toe pointing sideward. Now bend your right knee. Bend your right knee, bringing it in a 90-degree angle. Turn your body towards the bent knee. Raise your hands up towards the sky and hold. Sit down as much as possible. Go down as much as possible. Visualize Lord Virabhadra in your inner space and the internal japa Shivoham.
वासिष्ठमत कौण्डिन्यम् ऊतुकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमतोत्थानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम् उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Relax. Yes, come back to a standing position. Shake your feet out. Shake your feet out. All of you did a wonderful asana. So many of you are able to hold the position, which is good. The next asana we are going to be doing is going to be Vrikshasana. Now, all of you raise your left hand. All of you raise your left hand up. Some of you are raising your right hand. Left, left hand. Look around, whichever hand everyone is raising, raise that same hand. So left hand up. Okay, good. So now every one of you drop your left hand. Now the left leg, right? You're going to firmly plant it on the ground. Okay? Push your left leg onto the ground. Shift the weight of your body on the left leg, which means your right leg is just there. It's just hanging in the air, but the whole body is balanced on the left leg. Whole body is focused on the left leg. Okay? Yes. Now, you're going to lift the right leg. Bring it all the way towards your thighs, towards your inner thigh. Yes. Now place your opposite feet on the inner thigh, which is your right foot on the left thigh. Balance. Hold the position. Just balance in this position. Now slowly raise your hands above your head. Once you get yourself balanced, raise your hand above the head. Hold the position. Stay strong. No, you need to first, some of your feet dropped. If your feet dropped, pull it back with your hand. LA, female team, some of your feet dropped. You have to pull your feet up as close as possible towards the inner thigh with your hand. Pull it up. Then after you get balanced, then only you should raise your hand up. Yes, Bolivia team, you guys are doing a wonderful job. Now visualize yourself as a tree in your inner space and the internal japa, Shivoham.
मामोरुमूलदेशे च यां यं पादं निधायतो तिष्ठेतु वृक्षवद्भूमौ वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः.
Relax. Now the same foot you are going to be slipping it out of your thigh and placing it on top of the thigh. Now you're going to be placing that same foot on top of the thigh. Come on, every one of you. Firmly plant the left foot on the ground. Bend the right knee. Bend the right knee, placing your feet on the ground. Now push your knee backward. Push your knee back so you get a full stretch. You want to focus and push your knee back. Place your hands in front of your heart in the Anjali Mudra. Hold the position. Balance. Stand strong, stand comfortably. Have a relaxed breathing. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda in your inner space. And the internal japa, Shivoham.
गरुडासनमावक्षे येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भवि सर्वदोषाद्विनिर्मुक्तो भवतीय महाबली. एकपादमुरो बत्वा एकपादेन दण्डवत् जङ्घापादसन्धिदेशे जानुव्यग्नं व्यवस्थितम्. एतदासनमाकृत्य पृष्ठे संहारमुद्रया आराध्य योगनाथं च सदा सर्वेश्वरस्य च.
Relax. Now you can now place your foot on the ground. Now we are going to repeat both of these asanas on the other side. So now firmly place the right foot on the ground. Place your right foot on the ground. Shift the weight of your body towards your right foot. Shift the weight of your body towards the right foot. Now bring the left foot the inside thigh, inside the opposite thigh. Place it as close as possible with your hand. Pull it in. Once you place it, then balance yourself in the same position. Once you get balance, then now slowly raise both your hands above your head. Bring your palms together above your head and hold. Hold. Even if it dropped, come back to the position. Visualize yourself as a tree in your inner space and the internal japa Shivoham.
वामोरुमूलदेशे च यां यं पादं निधायतो तिष्ठेत् वृक्षवद्भूमौ वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः.
Relax. Now we are going to be performing Garudasana. Garudasana, we are going to, the feet that we had placed in the internal thigh, we are now going to slip it out and place it on the top of the thigh. Place it on top of the thigh, opposite thigh, and push your knee backward. Push the knee possible. The bent knee, push it back towards your butt. Come on, Bolivia team, push it back towards the butt. Yes. Now balance yourself in this position. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Palms in front of your heart. Hold. Hold the position. Hold. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda in your inner space and the internal japa Shivoham.
गरुडासनमावक्षे येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भुवि सर्वदोषाद्विनिर्मुक्तो भवति महाबली. एकपादमुरो बद्ध्वा एकपादेन दण्डवत् जङ्घापादसन्धिदेशे जानुव्यग्रं व्यवस्थितम्. एतदासनमाकृत्य पृष्ठे संहारमुद्रया आराध्य योगनाथं च सदा सर्वेश्वरस्य च.
Relax. Good. Shake your feet out. Relax your feet. Now we are going to be performing the Shavasana. We are going to be lying down and relaxing. So lie down on your back. All of you lie down on your back on the mat and relax. Place your palms beside your hips. Place your palms by your hips. Don't put your hands on top of your thighs. Don't put it on top of your chest. Don't touch it. Don't put it in your pocket. Place it to the side. Palms facing up towards the sky. Just relax. 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 Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Visualize the Kundalini Shakti flowing in through your spine, inhale, exhale. Relax your entire body. Now, slowly bring your awareness back to your body. Move your toes, move your fingers. Slowly move your feet. Bring your knees towards your chest. Bring your knees towards your chest. Move left and right. Move left and right. And slowly come back and be seated. Just sit unclutched. Just sit. Sit still. Sit still. Just sit. Now, bring your palms in front of your heart. Place your hands in the Namaskara Mudra. We are now going to be offering our gratitude to Swamiji and end with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you, everybody. Nithyananda, we're going to be having a 1 hour break. Till 10 a.m. ET, we're going to be having the breakfast break. Let's all change our dress, have breakfast, and
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham
नित्यानन्दं परमसुखं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nithyananda, we welcome each and every single participant and all the viewers who's joining us live today for the Paramashivoham program. Today, all of us are going to be into a very exciting yet a mysterious subject. All of us are willing to know for the answer. What is death? Today, all of us will be learning the mysteries of death and how you can demystify and also go beyond death. Today, we'll be learning about death, the fear of death. What is it, and how you can go beyond it? And we have just completed the Nithyananda Yoga, the Vinyasa Krama. And with that, right now, our body is in that space where any truths, anything that we do, directly enter into our memory, our muscle memory. In that space, we will now be doing the power manifestation. We will be entering into the power manifestation. So let us all start our day with the third thing. I request all the parents to take a moment and bring your eye bands or a cloth to tie your eyes. Nithyanandam ma agora rupini ma sharma.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om
नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nithyanandam.
Nithyananda, and welcome to all the participants. We apologize for the short delay that we have faced, but we hope that now everything is clear and that you're able to see and hear all of us. And welcome all of you for another day of the Paramashivoham, right after this wonderful yoga session. Now we'll be entering into the sessions of the day, another exciting day, where we will be learning everything about death and all the unconscious ideas that all of us have about death, understanding how that affects the way we live, and understanding the true nature of death. As Swamiji reveals, death is nothing but changing of clothes. Just like you change clothes every day, when you change your body, it's nothing more than that. And actually, when you contemplate on this powerful cognition and imbibe it inside you, it will lead to a lot of rejuvenation, and a lot of fears will leave you. Will be able to live fearlessly. So this is going to be the theme today, but first, as usual, we'll be starting with the power manifestation and the third eye reading. So we request all the participants to get blindfolded, and we'll be using our third eye to see images as usual. So you can get ready, you can tie the blindfold, cover your eyes, and we have an image ready for all of you. So make sure that your eyes are closed. If you don't have a blindfold, take any cloth that you have which is opaque, not allowing the light to pass through, and sit with your hand against spine in a straight line with your awareness on the third eye. Connect with Swamiji, your inner space, and chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Yes. The image is now shown on the screen. Start seeing through the third eye. Recognize everything that you see as being shown by Paramashiva, by Swamiji himself, and get involved more and more to see the details of the image. Let's start.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham
Yes, Nithyanandam, you can slowly open your eyes, slowly. Remove your blindfold. Share with us what it is that Swamiji has revealed to you. As you also write, remember Swamiji and give your gratitude to him for revealing whatever he showed you during the power manifestation.
Yes, you can take a few moments to type whatever the third eye has revealed, and we'll be having a look at the image. So whatever the third eye has revealed, whatever Paramashiva has shown you, remember there is nothing that is shown to you through the third eye during the power manifestation which is not shown by Paramashiva. So whatever you have experienced, you can share that, and we'll be having a look at the image. Just giving a few moments to see what your results are. Okay.
Yellow.
Yellow, okay, very good. Interesting. And animal horns, spotted ears, elephant, a lady wearing sari, blue, trees, ears. Okay, very good. Interesting. Black, grey, green, orange, monkey, and a flower. Okay, so all of this is quite good. You'll discover why as we see the image. And the image, as you can see, was a pair, three mangoes, and yellow colors, very good. And I think related to animals, trees, of course, is there. Hills is connected. Lady wearing sari, maybe in the past at some point we have seen someone selling mangoes, and I thought I would have shown that. So that's also good. Black, grey, and green, orange, monkey. So it's not an orange, but it very much looks like one. So that's also very good. Monkeys love mango. I mean, I've spoken about it a lot, even in some of the sessions that all of us heard. So, and flower, yes. So that's great. Very good. So you all can celebrate. You have succeeded in manifesting this power. Celebrate that Swamiji is manifesting for you, that Paramashiva is manifesting for you, and let's enjoy this power manifestation more and more. So thank you all for participating, and now we'll be entering into the first session. And so see, now we're going to learn how the perception we have about death decides the way we live our life, because Swamiji says that we do not experience death only at the end of life, but we experience death every day in so many different ways, in the form of every loss that we experience. For example, if somebody leaves us, is no more part of our life, it's a loss, it's a form of death. Even the old cells leaving our body, or even something as simple as shaving, this is a form of loss, because it is a form of death, because it is a form of loss. So all of these things, even as simple as change, like you changing the location of your office or your house, is a form of death. So the cognition that you have about death itself, about leaving the body, that decides how you will experience each of these moments in your life. And sometimes you get completely panicked when there is change. That is because unconsciously there is a deep-rooted fear of death. So when you contemplate on death, understanding, having a higher understanding about death, you will go through life without these kinds of panic moments, sudden fears, unconscious fears hitting you again and again, feeling only rejuvenated by change, confident about it. So let's come to the space of listening. We'll be entering into the first session now, and let's start to understand more about the nature of death.
We are going to inquire into the truth. That's a beautiful line, sutra, with which Brahma Sutra starts. Atato Brahma Jinyasa. Let us inquire into the truth. Let us inquire into the reality. Let us inquire into the Brahman. Brahman means truth, reality. Now, We have decided, let us inquire into the truth. It means what? We will have the courage to work with the truth. We will have the intensity to go behind it. One more thing, truth is so dangerous. Please be very clear. The moment you understand, it transforms your life, even if you don't want. So anybody who is afraid of transformation, still you have time. Because it will start haunting you. It will start straight away working on you. The ultimate truth never waits. The moment you understand, it starts working on you. The moment you understand, the process starts. Here, we are going to work on the ultimate truth. Truth about our life, truth about our death. Let me tell you a small story. It's not even a story, it's a history incident happened. How this technology or this formula happened to me. This whole 2 days program is a formula. It's a technology through which I am trying to transmit or reproduce the same experience which happened in me. I always tell people, scientist is a person who creates a formula to reproduce the things of the outer world. Master is a person who creates a formula to reproduce the experiences of the inner world. This technology, of course, I'm happy, I can be a little proud. This works, the technology works. At least 1 million people have took these meditations. At least 1 million people have experienced the transforming power of these meditation techniques. This technology to reproduce the same experience which happened in me. That's what I call Nithyananda Spurana. How this technology happened to me. How I designed. I was staying in Varanasi. Varanasi is a headquarters of Hinduism, practically. Every Hindu is expected to visit Varanasi at least once in his life. And every day floating population is 7 lakh. 700,000 people every day go inside the city and come out. 700,000 floating population. I was staying in Varanasi. There was an elderly monk, sannyasi, was sick. I was attending him. He was sick. I was taking care of him. Usually these sannyasis, they take care of the other swamis. Young swamis are expected to take care. The elderly swamis are sick. In North India, the whole tradition is alive. Somehow I don't know what happened to South. Anyhow, North, the whole thing is alive. I was taking care of him. That time, I can say unfortunately, I had to see one person dying in the ICU. I was in the ICU, intensive care unit. At the time, I was not enlightened, but I could see how that soul is leaving the body. That suffering, that struggle, I was able to see. First, the tremendous pain, the whole being was filled with pain, tremendous pain. It's like if you cut half an inch your finger, how much of pain you feel. This being is cut 6 feet long, but completely the being and the body is disconnected. the tremendous pain. I could feel very clearly what is happening there. What was happening there? The pain was too much. I thought that I should not stand there and see the whole scene. I wanted to escape. But I cannot run because this Swami, I have to take care of this Swami. Any moment he may pass away. He may die. So I have to take care of him. I have to stand there. Not only the pain, after a few moments, I saw suddenly the being fell into the coma, unconsciousness. Actually, coma is automatic painkiller mechanism. If the pain becomes too much, unbearable, automatically you fall in coma, so that your being is, at least your being doesn't feel the pain. Being has fallen into coma, unconscious state. The moment being fell into the unconscious state, the worst thing is whole samskaras, the engraved memories open. See, as long as you are conscious, you can balance your mind and live. The moment you fall into the dream state, what happens? Simply those thoughts comes up and your dream is not under your control anymore. You are not the leader in your dream. Simply a dog chases you in the dream, or elephant chases you, or a snake is trying to attack you. Your own dream, but you are not the master. Whatever you suppressed, whether your fear or anger or desires, it just comes up and it is moving this side and that side. Your dreams are not under your control because you are unconscious. The frequency of thoughts is more than the frequency of your consciousness. The number of thoughts is too much. So naturally, your dreams are not under your control. Of course, if at all our dreams are under our control, what types of dream always you will have? We know. Of course, the dreams are not under our control. Same way, the moment the being slips into the unconsciousness, the thoughts which is happening in your inner space is completely out of control. It's like inside this room, 10 people are standing and kicking one football. One football from this side to that side and this car to that car, and if it is kicked, how the football suffers. Same way, I saw very clearly the being suffering. One side, all the desires are kicking that football. The other side, all the guilt. On the third side, all the pain memories. The fourth side, all the pleasure memories are pulling. The football is just pull and push, kick this side and that side. And I could see the being suffering in that intense burning. That is what we call hell. Actually, hell is not geographical, it is psychological. Hell is not geographical. Be very clear. Hell is psychological. You don't go to hell, you carry your hell. You don't go to hell, you carry your hell. Just like a tent, you carry when you go for a picnic. You open the tent and install. Just like that, you carry your hell wherever you go and just you open and install. Whenever you need. You carry whatever is necessary to create hell. To create a tent, what all is necessary is pillars, the sheep. Just like that, you carry all the ingredients, all the things which is necessary to create hell. And wherever you go, you just create it. I was able to see very clearly how the being suffered, how the being was struggling, how the being was suffering to get out or to move into the path, into the next life. It was a tremendous suffering. One more thing, when you suffer too much, you will feel like time is not moving. Time is eternal. That is why we always say hell is eternal hell. It is not chronologically eternal, but psychologically you will feel like time is not moving. You can see in your life, when you sit with somebody, some friend, with whom you feel connected or close, even if 10 hours passes, suddenly you realize, oh, what happened? How time passed. If you are sitting with somebody who is continuously boring you, with whom you don't feel comfortable, what do you do? Every 10 minutes you see the watch. Every 10 minutes you think, watch stopped or what? Time is not moving. Time is psychological, it is not chronological. That is why in the Vedic system, the time is measured as kshana. Kshana means gap between one thought and the other thought. Gap between one thought and the other thought. If you can create gap between one thought and the other thought, a little more gap. If you can create more gap between one thought and the other thought, your kshana can be even 1 year. For a restless person, kshana is microsecond. For a restless person, his kshana is microsecond. Person who is peaceful, relaxed, for him, the kshana can be even 1 year. More the gap between two thoughts, more you will be blissful. The more you are restless, more you will be suffering. That is why we say, for devatas, for the higher level beings, our 1 year is 1 day for them. Because the gap between the thoughts is less. For them, what is 1 day is for us 1 year. Because we have too many number of thoughts. Their kshana is too big. Our kshana is too small. When I saw the being suffering, for me it looked like just few seconds. But for the being, it's eternal. Because whenever you suffer, you feel like time is not moving. Time is not moving. Anyhow, somehow the being firstly died, but that memory, the pain was there inside me continuously. It never disappeared. That if you see an accident, at least next 3 days you won't be able to eat. You see an accident directly, how you suffer for next 3 days. Same way, I was suffering with that pain after seeing the whole thing. That sometimes you don't get extraordinary powers, you are saved. Sometimes these extraordinary powers, they disturb you too much. And you'll be able to see something, but you will not be able to help. You will not be able to do anything. Then naturally it is a suffering. It leads to suffering. Same way, I was also struggling. I was able to see, but I couldn't do anything. Anyhow, I left the Varanasi, but the Swami became alright. He did not die. He became alright suddenly. I left the Varanasi after some time. Maybe after a year, I had my own enlightenment experience. After the experience, I came to South. After 2 years, again once more, fortunately, I can say this time fortunately, I was there to attend one more death. Again I was healing one of our devotees in an ICU, intensive care unit. I saw one person dying in the intensive care unit. This time, the moment he started dying, slowly the pain started happening. Immediately I just wanted to escape from that place because of last time memory. I just do not want to stay there. I just don't want to see one more death and carry a little more pain. But After a few seconds, I was able to see very clearly. Instead of falling into unconsciousness, that soul fell into the super consciousness. That being which was dying, instead of falling into unconsciousness, it fell into awareness. I was surprised. And just like how people ski in the snow, just like that, the being started flowing from one layer to the other layer. It did not struggle. It did not suffer. It did not undergo any torture. It did not have any pain. It did not have any problem. Just smoothly, beautifully, the being flowed, being moved from one level to other level. I was surprised. And not only that, he just disappeared into the bliss, into the ecstasy. I was surprised. I asked the family people. After a few hours, I slowly spoke to them. I asked them, is he a great meditator? Is he an enlightened soul? Because normally ordinary people can't die so peacefully. They said meditation. Why? They said that he is not even a religious person. He is not even a religious person. He is an atheist. I was surprised. How could this guy have such a peaceful, beautiful death? First thing, the other soul, first time when I saw that, the soul was suffering and struggling. And this being, such a peaceful, beautiful death. How? Why? Why that soul has to struggle and the soul is so peaceful and blissful? For him, death is a blessing. So ecstatic. Why should this soul be so blissful? And why should that being suffer, struggle so much? I was just surprised. I was shocked. I started contemplating. I started thinking. How? Why one soul should suffer, the other person, other being should peacefully pass away. After the contemplation or a deep meditation, the knowledge which descended on me, or knowledge which happened to me, or the technology which happened to me is this whole NSP. The Nithyananda Spurana is the knowledge or the formula which happened to me after the deep meditation of these two deaths. After the deep contemplation, this technology happened. The suffering is mainly caused by the samskaras, engraved memories, which takes over your being the moment you fall into unconsciousness. What happens in the dream state, the same thing happens in a wild way, in a much more intense way when you pass away. This technology will help you to remove the unnecessary samskaras which is engraved in your layers. You have 7 layers in you, 7 parts of your being. Physical layer is the body which you are using now, and the pranic layer is that all that prana flow of the prana. Prana is not exactly air, cannot be vehicle. Prana is the subtle. Prana is the subtle air, prana circulation which is happening inside in you. The 4th is and 5th causal body is the deep cosmic body. Is all your 7 layers you have. Engraved memories, more and more and more trouble for you. Continuously create more and more. Your inner space, it's like your inner. You put all the furnitures inside and you remove few unnecessary furnitures. Program is a technique and your inner space. Person, liberation and celebration. It's very difficult to digest whatever I know other way. Sometimes truth is means you are achieve something in the outer world, or but life is life happenings. Understanding life, the game, to play with matter, you need to play with consciousness, is more very safe when it is whatever. Stand, ship is parked, no doubt. Law of life is and possibilities. Life, even if you feel you are stuck. Second statement, life. What you is pain is caused. To break it because of, listen to the third moment becomes painful. Flow. Yama to enjoy. Dharma is constant. That if I don't understand, whatever force, because I never happened. Role, anga, and if you appreciate rebirth, you will constantly experience. You will see constant death. You will never be worshipped as Shiva. Me in the flow. That is what. Listen. Constantly celebrating life, even if it removes some wealth or some, when it is removed, you understand is constantly, a guru can give it to disciple, removed from you, for life has for you, life has for you, tantrum throwing many for you to move even one file from one table to another table and constantly remind you the whole, maybe one without you being part of them. Even with life, don't have larger vision of life with the life, or come up and appreciate. You yourself may not renounce, which you may not do it on your own. You to be worshipped. Meaning is worshipping. Who understands life is a rebirth. Brahmanyam Bahuputratam. Life is a constant rebirth. You are the bigger part, which is feel. You are the small part, which is, if you feel, wow, me, wow. Life is just all about understand only minimum chipping. It chips really. No. Others get chipped only. No. Some get his land, some grab those things with their hands. With folded hands are holding his feet. Understand. People who grabbed punishment as a guru for their, has already happened. Having him as guru is an statement, but birth is ever looks at the life with.
You've said that we are going to be learning
Literally into that, whatever dying, your heart will be functioning. All of you are vary from few seconds to even where you will not remember the identity properly. How we switch it off and your memory can be built. From tomorrow, anger, you will not respond fear. The rebooting.
dreaming where we're,
Your involvement is only things look so
Yes.
respond to the awareness on the part that don't look back, say, oh, with this cognition, you will be going through death, doing this for my own good, for through death in life, only change. So this is how we go through the death, as Swamiji says, even as Shivalinga. So continuing to learn more about how the unconsciousness to all the fears in our daily lives. So understanding and exploration about the
See, fear itself is a illusion about the illusion. Seeing a snake, and there is going to be a snake, square, compulsive. Tribes experience only fear. The tribal people, they experience only fears. You will never see closely. Only will have fear is here, not cure. Everything which can't be treatable, whatever Western medicine claims, is connecting whatever statements I add carefully. Completion breaks the same. You already come to terms with it. Is law of life. Anything which agitates you are the Sadashiva. Inner silence is not fear. Actuality, you may not come. The biggest reason why you don't awake life will be suffering. Because the fear you will have the bad, not just information about your own pains and hurting any enemy from outside. Much of hurt you cannot enjoy. Who knows tomorrow what will happen? Strong belief. Bad, you are very comfortable. Somebody else's life. சேர்ந்தது மனம், grasp his mind, feel is going to be you. Know your purpose and touch you. Arasa வெஞ்சின அஞ்சிடும் நல்ல. Without even of information. Listen to this word. In you is listen. Is listen. Is you will feel so. The concepts will not carefully. Paramashiva beautifully reveal that we undigest negative life, even anything, but not poverty. Some people, they will tolerate and handle the prison, or even no problem about, no fear of losing the house, no fear of losing fee. Anxiety, panic, you to lose, which just that is what is existence. Ready to lose anything. There are some people who aren't. There are some people who are killed. There are some people health. Each one marana smarana, all should do marana it once for all. You just do. One can be done. Collapsed. Diverting boldness and courage. All full. And I really want you to actively involve with the life. Yes, this is, I don't know. All your fears, the delusion coming, certain level of toxins decides. As left in your system, anybody can make you words you want, you can use. Your enemy by mara and facing, you will share Here you experience reality or facts. 0.0000000 snake in dream waking the Facebook. I will not touch that photo of snake. Of the photo in the touch screen, you will not touch the emotional shit. So, you can never break fear. Pain. Understand? It's nothing but the toxic. All you need. That's it. The Arunagiri Andadi, Govinamachivayar. I am walking. In the night, I am going to school or sitting with her and sun. So after the sunset next door, you go and come back and sleep, take bath in the tank and go to the temple. Arunachaleshwara is waking up. You should go on the toilet run. Some 10 hyenas, but will attack and kill. It was Amavasya. Going around Arunachala hill was some 10 hyenas. I am all alone with just from the Arunachala. There appeared an old man with a stick. Somehow I got sitting in their stomach. Within narrated the whole story. And after describing with all the masala, wow, Arunachala saved me, no doubt. And Arunachala will come and save. So, next day, I asked, what do you mean? Listen. My mother, she heard, what did Pati tell? Pati means my, then she just walked into the round the hill. I'm telling you, hyenas come and attack me. Arunachala also will come, go it in my life. Whenever hyenas come, hyenas are 12 hyenas are 600. If you sit and conscious securities, courage you will manage. Is over. From this moment on, when that of narcissistic behavioral pattern alive from next moment, this not to hang fantasies. And fantasies becomes when fantasies become fears and fears become romance. Point in my life I reach a situation, blessing, and internally without a mental breakdown, don't expect any bliss, mental states, mood swings, possible external conditions accepted by the deeper, more to visualize and frightened. There is over that moment away, and I reached consciously see being kicked. That's all the fears and the physically sitting and visual pat all the time to your friend, you know. To yourself, complete with it. Constantly be a frightened baby. The first step in living, it is nothing but don't want to done on violence. From Tamil Nadu, Manikavas, people who carry inside a with that frightened child inside. Let you seeing you life affirmations are too much security. First understand that only example. The water bottle is not there. Get up and thought, oh, when you are enough strength in your biceps and in powder, take this non-veg, flush, and build difficulty, you can start drink research as done on people. And more with cosmos. You have 25 face on you. You are, I tell you, insecure is first reaction is frightening. Everything around us need little bit of this one phase in reactionary assumption. The real tsunami of integrated. That is why fight or flight. For fight or the speed with which it integrates you completely. Emotions. Devotee. Path of devotion. I tell you, safest path. Declarations are now becomes base material. Is so fear need to be used. If you know how to use.
Here directly we heard from Supreme. So fear leads to anger. That is why it versus the negative, and you'll be fighting with the negative idea about the future. So and self-fulfilling. Now let's enter into the completing all the fear patterns. Fear of losing your wealth. These 5 relieve and
let us now take a few moments and pick up them by reliving the